Hey everyone, I'm Carmen Perez and this is Getting Rich. Today, we're going to be talking about investing for beginners. Before we get into the basics, there are tons of useful apps and resources out there to help get you started, like Bankrate. For more information, check out Bankrate's Investing for Beginners course and their other resources at bankrate.com. In the investing world, you've got a couple of options in front of you. If you think you've got the smarts and want to take an active role in your stocks, then you're going to want to manage your own investments. This can be done with online brokers, which there are plenty to choose from, but it also requires a lot of time and knowledge of the market. So you're only going to want to go this route if you can commit the time and energy. For the rest of us, there's an easier way. There are professionals who spend their entire lives studying the market and using other people's money to make successful investments. Even though there's always a little risk, a hired advisor will make the best decisions on your behalf without a lot of effort on your part. This is also a great option if you're new to investing and you're still learning the ropes. Once you've opened your account, it's time to watch your money grow. Now, it won't happen overnight, but with the right amount of patience, your finances can go far, like really far. And if you're managing your own stocks, you'll need to keep track of the market trends and determine when to buy and when to sell. While this takes a lot of work, many investors thrive on analyzing data and the excitement of a good sell. And if you're letting an advisor handle your capital, there won't be as much for you to do, but you will still get the satisfaction of seeing your investment begin to work for you. No one's ever gotten mad at watching their money make more money, right? No, and neither will you. And joining us today is James Royal from Bankrate. James, thank you so much for hopping on the show. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit more about Bankrate?
I'm a senior reporter at Bankrate covering investing and wealth management. Bankrate covers the entire financial world, helping consumers make smart financial decisions, whether that's for mortgages, bank accounts, brokerages, robo-advisories, or anything that could help improve their financial lives.
From what I understand, you're going to be sharing some really great tips for beginners that are looking to get started in investing.
You can really break this down into what you need to buy, when you need to buy, and how you need to buy it. You can start with index funds. Index funds are a collection of stocks that trade as if they're a single security. So you want to own a broadly diversified index fund. This is something you don't have to track and follow, and anybody can begin with that. Part two, when to buy. Really what you want to do is buy regularly. Contribute a regular amount to your account over time. Figure out what you can add to the market weekly, each paycheck, monthly, whatever you can contribute, and then contribute regularly. And then third is how to buy. This is the most difficult stage and it throws everybody. Ultimately, what you want to do is take your emotions out of the process. Buy regularly and simply hold on. And you need to avoid the temptation to sell and derail your long-term returns.
I think for a lot of beginners, they'd be wondering, well, where do I actually go and buy this index fund? How do I actually do it? Where can I do that? How do I actually put money into the stock market?
Start with a brokerage account. Investigate brokerage accounts, for example, on Bankrate, where we review all the major players, and figure out which one fits your needs best. A lot of people are familiar with financial apps such as Robinhood, and that's really mobile-based. You can go with a more established discount broker, and the great thing today is that it costs you no money to trade. So you go open an account, deposit some money, and figure out the fund, the broadly diversified index fund that you'd like to buy, and then you can set up an automatic buying plan.
James, thank you so much for coming on the show. I greatly appreciate all the advice and the tips that you shared today. And I hope anyone that's watching takes actionable steps on those tips because they were fantastic.
Thank you so much, Carmen.
Still unsure of how you want to begin your investing journey? That's okay. There's a lot to consider. Here are a few extra tips on starting your investment journey. Don't get ahead of yourself. Investing is a complicated venture. Start slow and then invest more once you know what you're doing. Diversify, diversify, diversify. It is important to invest in a few different types of stocks. So if you're enlisting the services of an advisor, they will most likely do this for you. It helps your portfolio grow and minimizes risk. Do some research and find out which stocks are right for you. Leave your investments alone. If you're constantly moving funds around, your money won't have a chance to grow. Patience is key when it comes to investing. I'm Carmen Perez, and this is Getting Rich.